This show is part of the Head Stuff Podcast Network.
Hi, I'm Gearoid.
And I'm Niamh Kavanagh.
And you're listening to Agony Rants.
I always know how successful our day is going to be when you say, how do we start again?
How do we start? What do we do with this?
There's like 170 odd episodes.
Yeah,
And
I think this is 175.
Amazing.
I know.
Look at us.
Yeah, I think we're one of those, we're stalwart of Irish podcasting these days.
We are.
Niamh, I've been on a journey. It's been quite a week.
You've been on a journey.
It's been,
Come on.
I don't have the energy. I'm recovering from a general anaesthetic.
Okay,
right?
well, which
Because
is always fun.
I've had surgery.
Okay.
Right? I've had a facelift.
Are you looking for a refund?
Everything's done. No, I had surgery. I had surgery downstairs, Niamh.
Downstairs.
I
think you need to be very specific here. But
a little tightening procedure. No, I had.
You can't become a virgin again. It's not a thing.
I had a cyst removed.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, which is kind of like. There's something whenever somebody says cyst, you're like, oh God.
It feels like a nothing.
Yeah, it's like
But
when somebody
still
says,
hurts.
like, I do sport. What do you do? Hill walk, and you're like, oh, fuck off.
Yeah.
It's just like.
Yeah, no, I totally
it's
get
like
it.
it's just like it epitomizes boring. Like a
I know.
cyst.
Anyway,
that's what I had.
I know.
But I had to have it removed, right?
That explains the pillow.
And there was no danger involved. It was just like it has to be done. But it's just in a very awkward place, Niamh.
I know. And the problem is, when something happens, it's like when you pull your back or you do something, right? And what happens is you don't realise how much you use that area of your body until it
No,
hurts.
I mean, I was always quite sure I used that. I'm going to be honest, to be truthful. It was,
Oh my God.
it was one of my most used.
Oh my God, but it's never sitting.
However, the drugs
Oh,
were just.
what drugs did you get?
I was put on, apparently, according to my sisters, I'm on the cesarean section drugs. Right?
Okay.
Oxynorm.
Right, I've never
Now,
had it.
It's an opiate. Right. Now, I've never heard a bad word about opiates.
From very specific people.
They sound very exciting.
Did you do your survey in a very specific place?
But you do things. Do you know what it does, right?
Mm-hmm.
It kind of takes away any sort of decision making. There's absolutely no impulse control whatsoever.
Oh, so the true Gearoid was revealed.
It really was. Like, firstly,
Oh.
I was in and out. Do you know what I mean? Sleep, wake, sleep, wake, sleep, awake. And then at one point I woke up and I was like, I'll check my emails. As a good self-employed person does. And I got a dispatch notice and I was like, well, excuse me. Apparently I'd been drug shopping.
Oh.
And
As in shopping for drugs or
no,
shopping when
whilst off one space.
Okay. And what were you drawn to?
I was whilst off my Vicky, I bought a laptop.
Okay. Was it already in your inbox?
No.
Okay.
That was what scared me most.
It wasn't in your basket or anything?
No.
Okay.
I did no research whatsoever.
You didn't check the tech specs or anything?
No.
It's not like you.
Nothing.
It's not like you.
Absolutely nothing.
Wow.
And I'm a techie guy. I'm a bro, Niamh. I'm a crypto
Druggy
guy.
Gar.
Yeah.
Druggy Gar lives on the edge.
And I bought myself a laptop. But it was also like I bought it arrived the next morning. Like there was no, I was like, this happened very fast.
Did you buy it the second you came out of surgery?
I was just like, that's a lot of money to spend now. But yeah. Anyway, I did that. And you would imagine that's the worst thing I did.
Okay.
It was not, Niamh.
Okay, what did you do?
I did. So I had the operation on Tuesday.
Okay.
Right. Got home the Thursday morning. Still very out of it.
Okay.
Very out of it. Had thought what I was supposed to do was clear a week. So I thought I'll have a week. I'd maybe go away for a week. I was going to take things like, 'cause I've been very busy.
Easy.
Very busy, Niamh.
Easy.
But anyway, the surgeon was like, no, you can't. You've got to really, really rest. Like I was like, oh, for God's sake. So I couldn't go on holiday. So it was just like, I cleared everything, cancelled loads of things. Apologies if I cancelled on you. I cancelled on a lot of people. Anyway, it's not important. My health is my wealth, as they say, Niamh.
Well,
Yeah. So.
As your mammy situation, I would be encouraging that.
Yeah,
Okay.
I apologise.
You just
I
made a
pull out a
mistake.
short film and I was very upset about it. Aidan Green is doing a short film called Stutterbug, and he was very kind to give me a part. with Scroobius Pip. It was a lovely part. And it was playing like an absolute prick.
Oh my God.
Now, I would have loved that.
You would have loved it.
And I
mean-
had to pull out. Anyway, not important. So Thursday morning, I wake up and I get a little ping, as one does.
Ping.
A little ping in my phone.
Ping.
And it was to remind me, now this was 9:15.
Okay.
And it was to remind me that at 9:45, I was supposed to do an interview on 98 FM about the movie. Right?
Live?
Yes, live.
In person?
Yeah, it wasn't a prereq. It was like into the studio, last segment of the show. They're waiting on you. And I was like, shit. And I know them. They're like Rebecca and Brandon.
Beautiful people.
Lovely people. I was like, I am not
Letting them down.
being that dick that rings at half. Like at this stage, it was 9:20, right?
Okay.
So it's like, I'm not being that asshole that rings and says, no. So it's like, order an Uber, Gearoid, put it together, whack another oxy into you. Sure, what can go wrong?
Whack another oxy into you.
Well, it was time to take them anyway, right?
So you weren't the dick that, didn't turn up. You were the dick that turned up.
Off my bicky. I arrived. I'll tell you how I knew there was a problem. Because I arrived and I met somebody I knew at the entrance to the radio studio. We were like, hello, how are you? And I got into the lift with them and I couldn't find the button. I was aiming for the button, but I couldn't find the button. Now, I hadn't had a shower, right? I was disgusting.
And were
because I hadn't had a shower in
people
about 2 days.
like, were they not like what?
Still at the surgery. Not the surgery, the dressing and the.
Do they think Dancing with the Stars had changed you?
I don't know what the hell they thought. But I had a cap on and anyway, I walked in, they were like, hey, it's great to see you. And then their faces changed. They were like, oh shit.
How do we manage this?
And I was like, no, I was like, I'm sorry. I was just, I had an operation, but, and they were like, oh no, it'll be grand. Well, now they've said it was grand. I know it wasn't grand.
And you've no memory of it.
Because it was 3 minutes.
Wow.
It wasn't grand. It wasn't. Like, they said, like, welcome to the show, Gearoid. Thanks for coming in. And I said, our pleasure. I was off my face. And they were asking me questions about the movie. And I was like, I do not remember any of this. Like, I get into it and I was like, I actually started to get a bit impressed because I'd forgotten I was in a movie. How
could you have forgotten the Speedos? Come on, lads.
Oh my God.
I know.
So
Listen.
Embarrassed. I sent them a message to apologise and they were like, you were grand, it was perfect, it was fine. But I was like, I know it really wasn't.
But I know what you're like. You get hyper about doing interviews.
But the room was spinning.
But were you like, is that the most chill you've ever been going into an interview?
Yeah, I'll be honest, I was very chill, but I feel like the interview got better because Brendan was asking me the questions, and as soon as I stopped trying to follow him,
as in,
like, because he was like,
oh, does he walk around?
No, he doesn't walk around, but he was moving, like, because I was so off my face.
Oh, okay.
So I was just like, I kept like trying to follow him with my head. But once I stopped that, it was absolutely grand.
Did you look like The Exorcist?
It was bad. Like,
oh my God,
it was bad.
That's crazy. Like,
yeah, I know.
Now, on the other side of it, I nursed my husband through the preparation for a colonoscopy. Now,
that is.
I mean, to be fair,
that's the worst part of it.
Yes, I mean, people only talk about how terrible their experience is going through it, but they don't understand that it affects the whole family when it's happening.
Oh, it does.
Because first of all he had to eat all the week prior was beige food.
Oh God!
Have you ever seen it?
Yeah, it's
what
horrible.
you have to eat? Only
blanc chicken, broccoli.
Not even that. No, you're not.
Oh no, you
allowed.
can't have broccoli because
no
of the,
broccoli.
Yeah.
No, nothing. No skins on your vegetable. You can't have vegetables half the time, and there's like nothing but tasteless food going through. Anyway, neither here nor there. Then, of course, he has to drink the preparation, which has its own thing, right? But no, he quite liked it. He said,
"Oh no, it's disgusting."
I know everybody talks about it, but the first bit he said it wasn't too bad. Actually, it smelled like the vape stuff, people, which is.
Oh. But do you know what the problem with that stuff is? Right, is that you drink it.
Okay, I've never.
And then you drink more of it, and then you're like, "This isn't working. This isn't working. No, this definitely isn't working." And then it suddenly works. And it works really well.
Well, you know, the best part is our house is old, so we literally have one bathroom.
Oh, that's bad.
I know. So there was a lot of, frantic are we going to get into that toilet? And even then, do we want to?
And even what happens?
I was kind of going into the neighbour next door going, any chance I could use yours?
But like,
But
and then you go in, and then
Yeah.
they're like, we're going to put this camera up. And I was like, well, I've seen what's been coming out of it. You can take your chances all you want, because I wouldn't.
Well, the whole point is that it's clean when they go
I
in.
mean,
Is that not the point of it?
I mean, it is, but like, I'm like, oh yeah, you try your luck, love.
No, I've only had the camera down. I haven't had the camera up yet.
Oh, God.
Although I did have the irrigation, whatever, colonic irrigation. Do you know the thing that was
Colonic irrigation?
I had it once, yeah. It's very difficult to feel like you can just have a jaunty
Did they wrap a
conversation.
blanket around you?
Yeah, they don't actually. You're not exposed while it's happening. There's
Well, my sister said that when she did it, right?
Okay.
She was in a room and it was lovely and warm.
Yeah.
And then she was wrapped like in a bed and they had these like warm blankets around her. And then she was reading a magazine. And I was like, now I'm sorry. You can put on the electric blanket all you want. You're still shitting in a bed. Like, I'm just, no.
Technically, you're not. But technically,
No.
you're getting, showered out.
Oh, God.
It's a little bizarre. And then there's maybe somebody there discussing what's coming out a little bit sometimes. And you're like, I've only ever had it done the once, to be fair.
Years ago when I did a series called Meet Your Neighbours, right? And there was a doctor character in that. And we had to film in a doctor's office. We couldn't get a doctor's office. So we did film in an office that did colonic irrigation.
Okay.
So I've seen all the stuff
Right.
and had a bit of a play.
I
I mean, I've never had a crack at it, but I've like put the bits together and going, oh, that's where that goes.
haven't had a crack at it.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't.
Or
No, I know I couldn't, Niamh. It's not for me.
Why?
No. What was the best bit and the worst bit of it? Like, do you feel amazing?
Initially, it's a bit awkward, is the way I would describe it. Now, it depends on how you feel about treatments, right? I love a spa treatment, and I think it's possible I was given this as a gift because they were testing to see how far that theory would go.
It's not spa treatment. Jamina, that's a surgical procedure. It's a day case. That's what that is.
It's a day case. Well, no, there's no sedation. But the thing is, it's awkward initially because obviously they're still sticking a tube up your arse, right? I mean, that's it. But the water is lukewarm, and it's a funny sensation. But actually, it's a long time ago now, to be fair. But considering as a woman who's had 2 kids, and basically as a woman who basically gets invaded regularly by speculums and all sorts of shenanigans, it's very hard to say that wouldn't be any more invasive than anything else that happens. And
Can I ask a personal question?
okay, go on then.
On a scale of 1 to 10,
Okay.
how was the pressure?
Pressure was all right.
Interesting.
But actually, it is true for it. We all talk about the gut health and all the things and cleaning the colon. I mean, if you think about it, you must have, you've had a colonoscopy. Did you feel better after you cleaned your colon out?
You do feel,
Yeah.
have you ever washed a ham?
Yes, regularly.
That's what you feel like.
You wash a ham.
Like, yeah.
How do you
like
feel when you wash a ham?
it's just like, you feel like a washed ham. That's what you feel like.
Are you
Not
are you
alive,
playing,
not dead, but just,
Are you playing the part of the ham, or
it's just like,
or the washer of the ham?
you feel raw. Do you know what I mean? Like
Okay.
you're like, there's,
Okay.
that's the best way I could describe it. You feel like a washed ham.
Okay. I'll be honest with you. Paul came out after he had his colonoscopy, right? And he was delighted with himself. I think because he was slightly worried, obviously. And you're getting checked. You're not getting checked just randomly. So he was delighted because it seemed all things were good, right? And they're pretty good. They tell you at the time. So anyway, he danced out and we got out to the house, and it was very early on Sunday morning, and he was going to do loads of things. He was going to cut the hedge. He was going to go to the dump, do all these things. He was going to loads of things he was going to do. He's full of energy, vim and vigour. I went for a walk. About an hour later, I came back and he was completely asleep on the sofa.
Yeah, the sedation.
Yeah, well, he didn't have sedation. He'll tell you, he didn't even have the gas in air.
What?
I know. This is a man, if you walk behind him, he clenches. Do you understand me? Like, I can't believe he did it.
He didn't have the sedation.
Neither. He said he was happier not doing either.
That's weird.
Yeah, but I didn't take the sedation for the endoscopy that I had.
Niamh, I don't understand your family. This makes no sense to me. Do you know what I mean? I would never do any procedure without sedation. I'd be like, no, oh God, no, please. I don't want to see the moment where they all look at each other and panic. Do you know what happened to me when I got checked in?
What?
Now, I have to say the care that I received, I was very well looked after
Okay,
in the
go
hospital. But when I went in, right, because when you check in, it's kind of like you're going into prison.
Oh yeah,
because you go in, you fill out all the forms, and you talk to the nice receptionist, and then we go, we'll just bring you to a room here, and then they take all your clothes, and
and anything you might try and kill yourself with.
Yeah. So it's a bit weird, and you feel a bit like vulnerable. So I went into the cubicle, right? And then I heard somebody shout, "Cubicle 3, everybody, cubicle 3 now!" So everyone started running, and I was like, "Oh my God, I'm only in this place 2 minutes, and I'm going to hear them lose one." Like, I was like, this is horrific.
Where's my clothes? Bring them back.
And they're all shouting, quickly, on you, in.
No.
And I was like, oh, good God, this is
my gosh.
awful, right? And then they were like, quickly, bring it quickly. And I was just like, oh God, this is horrendous. I almost cried. And then somebody went, happy birthday. I was just
no way.
This is not what should be happening.
Who sings happy birthday when they're about to have some sort of sedation?
It was one of the nurses' 40th. And they were all... I was like, somebody's about to die and I'm going to hear it.
Oh,
this is the first thing I'm going to hear at this hospital.
That's like going to the dentist and hearing somebody screaming. Do you know when you go to the dentist and you hear the drill going and then somebody going,
I will never forget the panic. I've forgotten about that until right now.
Oh my God,
I will never forget it as long as I live.
I can't believe you didn't lead with that. Oh my God. No. That's scary. Like
no.
That would freak me out.
I'm sorry.
That would freak me out. That would.
I'd like to speak to the manager.
Please don't leave me here. Clear.
Niamh.
Yes.
We're not here to talk about our myriad of medical problems.
I think we've discovered a little bit more about each other today.
We're not here to talk about those because there are people that have problems and they need our help.
I know.
Niamh.
I'm going to stop you there. Are you on tour?
I'm on tour. This mofo is coming to a close in July.
I hear you're looking for a new name.
I've got a new name.
Oh.
For next year's show. Well, it's not going to be next year's show now.
Don't tell me yet.
No, it won't be this. I'm doing a show at the Edinburgh Fringe for 2 weeks. It's a whip, work in progress.
Oh, so I was going to say, is it called a whip?
On stage. I'll be just trying out new jokes every day. It's going to be fun. Can't remember what time it's on. Assembly at 2:20 in the afternoon, I think.
Oh, amazing.
Early show. It's super cheap. New jokes. And it's called No Pressure.
Okay.
So, but whatever about that. Who cares about Edinburgh? I am on tour in Ireland, in Ireland Days. And I will be in Vicar Street on the 25th of April. My support in Vicar Street and the next night in Portlaoise is the fabulous Josh Jones. He's amazing. That's going to be really fun. I can't wait.
I know, because you're doing that new podcast.
I'm doing a new podcast with Josh and more. Well, it's their old podcast, but it's been rebooted.
I have to say, I'd like to be more excited for you. But
it's called Chatting with Cherubs.
I'm slightly concerned.
It's their thing. I'm just coming into their thing.
I'm very excited.
It's very different now.
Is it?
Yeah, it's rude.
Oh.
It's very rude. Filth.
Oh my God.
Yeah, talking filth.
So no cherubs?
No, the cherubs. We're cherubs, we're not angels. But yeah, it's really fun. It's called Chatting with Cherubs, and that'll be out by now, I presume. It starts on the 17th of April.
So talk about your tour.
And I'm on tour. I will be all around the country until the 20th of July.
Wow.
So I'm in Vicar Street, I'm in Monaghan, I'm in the Lark in Balbriggan, I'm in the Civic, the Mill in Dundrum, the Pavilion in Dunleary.
Oh, great theatres.
Yeah, all around the country.
Lovely.
Come see me. I know there's other places. Tullamore. I'm in Tullamore. Gearoidfamily.com is where you'll get tickets, or through the link in my Instagram bio. We are pausing for a moment to remind you that Agony Rants is part of the Head Stuff Podcast Network.
Very impressive.
Very impressive. If you would like to support the show, you can do so for as little as €5 a month, which is the price of a coffee.
It is.
Roughly. Plus VAT.
Fancy.
I mean, slightly more expensive than
fancy coffee.
Yeah. A sorbet. It's the price of a sorbet. And in return for that, you will get bonus content from us and from all of the shows in the Head Stuff Podcast Network, including the show that we are promoting this week. No idea what it is. Do you know what it is, Niamh?
No.
It's none of our business.
Do I ever even ask the question?
Yeah. Anyway, here's the clip. we've no reviews. I checked.
Oh.
What is going on? Why? Listener, I don't understand it. I don't understand it. I don't know how you're so comfortable with yourself.
Gearoid, how come you didn't go in when you were on the Oxy?
And write a review.
You should have written many reviews when you were off your face.
I'll write a review.
Okay.
Write a review. Maybe there are and we just can't find them. But anyway, I went into Apple and there was no reviews. I can't find how we get Spotify. I don't know. Anyway, from my point of view,
okay,
I have not seen reviews and it's upsetting.
It is upsetting.
Although
we get lovely reviews from people when we meet them.
Yeah, we do. And we no follow-ups either. That makes me very worried. when we've no
keep waiting for the legal.
What I hear is class action.
Yeah, I keep waiting for legal to get involved. But we do have problems.
We do have problems, though.
Okay.
We do have problems. So,
yes, we've decided this week we're going to do them completely blind.
yeah.
So
we haven't read these at all. We printed them and that's it.
So what you're about to get is genuine.
This is a very, very first
reaction.
Look.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, we're always partially sighted anyway.
We don't like to over-prepare.
No.
Oh, no.
So
here we go.
Hit it, Niamh.
Dear Agony Rants, I love you guys and Niamh's sound, pragmatic advice and Gearoid's chaotic solutions.
Offensive.
And may I add, wonderful, joyful dancing. There you go. Well, maybe not today.
No. There'd be no dancing.
A jewel from the Emerald Isle.
Oh.
So something tells me this person is not
person's
Irish.
not Irish now.
The reason I write is I recently was home to Bonnie, Scotland for a funeral from my home of 16 years in London. At this funeral, I ran into an old school chum, let's call her Linda. She was my rock and we had a lovely time as two young girls in a Catholic school. Running amok and causing trouble like yourselves. Did you cause trouble when you were young?
No, it was an absolute angel.
Yeah, I bet.
Absolute cheek of this one.
Mean, to be fair.
I mean, I know it's very good. I know I'm coming off something, but like I've been offended for the past 2 paragraphs.
We lost touch when Linda went to a different secondary school and then her family moved.
Oh.
I saw Linda for the first time in a long time and it was so lovely to see her. Since then, I went to college and met a wonderful man, married and had children. Linda's life went in a different direction. Oh dear. She has clearly suffered over the years and is still single and told me her small business she set up has collapsed during the pandemic and she has struggled ever since.
Oh.
There is a spark missing from her and I feel sorry for her. It makes me sad that she is alone and struggling and drinking too much. She has had so much potential and I cannot get over how things have turned out for her. I don't think I can do anything, but I know I can't dwell on it the way I am. Love to know what you think.
That is a horrific sentence.
All the best.
That's not you, Niamh. That's her. There's no comma.
Kath.
The way I am currently dwelling on. Do you know what, Kat?
No. Stop now, right?
Things aren't as great as you think you are, Kat. you could do an English grammar course.
I just want to say for the record, this next line is going to make you feel bad about what you just did.
Okay.
It says, all the best and thanks for the lightness. Kath, you weren't very light there. Kathy's on drugs. Right?
Kat, I apologise, right? I just think that I've had my tail removed. And
Is that what it was? Was it one of those tails?
Yeah, lizard's tail.
Okay. You and Tom Cruise.
This is sad.
It is. And I totally get where Kath is coming from here.
But do you know what there is in this that Kath probably doesn't realise? Because I think what's going on here is Kath is a bit of an empath. Right?
Okay.
So she's feeling very empathetic and she's feeling like she's a lot of gratitude for what's going on in her life.
Mm-hmm.
So because she's so in touch with how great her life is, and brilliant, great, she kind of
feels everybody should have the same life.
Yeah.
Okay.
And the sad thing is, that's not the way the world works.
No.
Some people have good lives and some people have bad lives. And what I think you need to do is you need to shake yourself out of it. You need to look at this in a way that you're kind of being a little bit judgmental.
What do you mean?
Kath has been a little bit judgmental. Because Linda could have her business collapsed and that's not great.
Mm-hmm.
But you haven't seen her in a very long time.
Yeah.
And you're saying things like that there's a spark missing but that's just growing up.
Yeah, and the other thing is, you're not the same person.
No.
And actually, the other thing is, you're not the person you thought you were back then either.
Exactly. And also, nobody is ever the person, nobody ever turns out the person that they thought the young kid was going to be. And there's that whole thing of like,
I don't know if you met me, you would have
the
thought so.
potential. But
As a child. I mean, I met you as a child. You turned out exactly the way I thought you were going to. Really? Oh, yeah.
it's funny because you clearly think that's a criticism, but I think it's a compliment.
No, I tell you what.
And that's why we get on.
That's why I love you. No, but it's funny actually because I know exactly what you're saying. But what I'm actually saying is sometimes you have this idea that things were this idea of in your head who you were even as friends.
Yeah.
And it's never that way. If you really look at it,
Life doesn't happen in a vacuum.
No. I mean, the other thing is not everybody wants exactly what you have.
Exactly. And like, she's alone, she's struggling, but maybe she's and she's drinking too much, but maybe she's having a great time.
Maybe.
Maybe she's like, yeah, I've no kids. I'm just going to have a few drinks every night.
Yeah, maybe she's looking at you. Maybe the next letter is going to be from
Linda. Going, I've just met this poor cow. Oh my God, her life is so dull.
No, I totally get it, Kath. I totally get it. You want your friend to be successful. I totally get that. But, the reality is no matter how much we might want that for anybody else in the world, you can't make it happen.
No, and everybody takes knocks.
Yeah, it's really tough.
I'm sure that there is a point in your life where you can look back and go, God, if Linda had met me at that point, she could be thinking the same. Now, you may not have been,
Lush.
broke, alone and drunk. but like, there could have been a time when, whatever. Like,
yeah. There'd be times where you wouldn't be in the best of spaces. But but I will say this, right? The problem is reigniting friendships like that. You need to be in the space and enjoy who you are in it. But you really have to get to know who you are now because you're all very different. You know what I mean? And you visit people like that. And I mean, I don't know what you can do to help her. I think you know yourself you can't really, except to say, how you Linda? How are you getting on?
It is, judging from your letter, you don't say how long it is since you've seen Linda, but it is at least 16 years.
At least.
So if it's, that's a lifetime.
No. They lost touch when Linda went to a different secondary school, so they haven't seen each other since primary school.
Yeah.
Or soon after.
What you're doing is you're looking back at rose-tinted glasses at this young child that maybe had a lovely effect on you. But you know what you can do?
She could have been a hot mess back then too.
Yeah, we don't know.
Yeah.
But what you can do is if you feel a sense of responsibility is the wrong word.
No.
But what you can do is if you can maintain a friendship with her.
Yeah,
You can remind her of that person she was when she was a kid. Mm-hmm. Like, and I don't mean by saying, oh, you had great potential and look at you now. I don't mean that. But I mean, like, you can
just
be like,
reminisce.
God, we had a great time and you were such a great friend to me. Like you can, part of friendship is making people feel valued.
Yeah, and I think when she says that, Kath, you say that Linda was your rock, it means that maybe you were going through it a bit yourself then. So she could have been a hot mess herself then. But you just don't know.
See, Linda was probably like, oh my God, there's that crazy kid that I was friends with at school.
I'm going to tell her I'm a mess.
Yeah.
And then she'll never contact me again.
See, Niamh, you make an excellent point.
No.
But I don't think that, I don't think anybody should feel guilt or shame about how their life turned out. So, and that goes for both of you.
Yeah,
like
totally.
Both you and Linda. You shouldn't feel guilty because your life is good, and she shouldn't feel ashamed because her life is bad. Life just happens.
Yeah, and it's just life.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. And I know you say that she's sad, and maybe you had those conversations, she's struggling. The thing is, you can maybe support her by saying if she wants to do stuff, then you kind of encourage her. But basically, just don't be, you can't take it on. I'm always saying you can't take it on.
Yeah. But you can, but you
can touch base.
But you can touch base and you can be encouraging.
Yeah.
And you can remind her how loved she is. And, you can talk about the things that have happened.
Yeah.
Because sometimes
I love meeting people, that I were friends with years ago and stuff like that. It's really lovely to see them and I enjoy being with them.
Yeah.
But we live very different lives now, so it's not always easy to be in the space with them. But it doesn't mean that you don't understand the things they're going through, but you can't take it on. Even if with your best friends now, you can't take it on.
No, but what you can do is like when somebody's business fails or something, you can remind them how cool it is. Like, because even if a business fails,
it's not fair.
You're like, well, how cool is it that like you did that?
Agreed.
Most people never.
Agreed. Never move out of their space.
Yeah, or most people go, God, I'd love to have a company that makes brownies. You should make brownies.
No.
No, actually, no, fuck that.
No.
No, you don't want to be baking. Come on, I can't believe you even said that.
No.
Niamh, I can only apologise.
I know. That's the drugs talking, clearly.
Drugs.
Mind you,
The painkiller.
brownies are a very good carrier for it.
Your brownies are... Somebody said to me yesterday, right?
Right.
Somebody said to me yesterday, oh, I don't like brownies. I've never had a brownie. And I said, you've never had a Niamh Kavanagh brownie.
Ah, lads, it's not that good.
No, it's very good.
They're basically lit.
No, I mean, look, I'll be honest. I do think that a lot of your talent is like undercooking.
It is totally that.
Yeah.
It's totally undercooking
It's
it.
an incredible brownie.
It's
Oh my
lovely.
God.
It's having the nerve to let it just be a gooey mess of
It is a gooey
loveliness.
mess,
It is a bit fab. I'm not going to lie.
We've another problem, Niamh.
We do.
Have we helped Kat? Well, we're moving on either way.
I'm going to say this as a closer. Kat, I love the fact that you care about your friend. So tell her that
You're
you
a
care
great
about her.
person.
Tell her you care about her. If you want to do something, just keep in touch every now and then.
Yeah, but that's all you can do.
Yeah.
And it's important. No guilt, no
Yeah.
shame.
Just keep sending her
There's no-
photographs of how wonderful your life is.
Yeah, exactly. Which pashmina do you think I should wear? That'll get you blocked pretty quick.
No, that's terrible.
No, don't. No.
I totally get how you're feeling, Kat.
I know,
and
but it is.
It is.
It's a sad thing, and I don't think. But the other thing you have to remember is that some of this could be stemming from the fact that you feel guilty because your life is good.
Yeah.
And that is not a good thing, because what it does lead to an element of judgment. And I think that if you go, oh, well, I'm not going to be that person, then this might help you shake it off a little bit. Sometimes you have to be a bit tough with
We're
yourself.
just a bit human.
But you see,
It's a bit human.
Kat, you are somebody with a soft centre, and if you have a soft centre, you need a hard shell.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Armadillo.
This, oh God.
That's so going on the pillow.
That was
Sewing it
very
on.
good.
I know.
That was very good.
That's very impressive. You should do
God,
more
I
drugs.
should. I'm never coming off these painkillers.
Never.
I don't see a future without them. Niamh,
Okay. Problem
we
two.
have problem 2.
Come on then.
Dear Niamh, August Gearoid,
August.
I hope you're well. I have a problem which I think you might be able to help me with. I'm an only child, and I like it that way. I lived in Amsterdam for 8 years after college and had a lovely time there. While I was there, I met my partner, another Irish man. Yes, I had to go to Amsterdam to meet a great one. Do you know what? Enough, please.
Move on.
Let's call him Andrew. We had a lovely relationship for 2 years and then decided to move home as I got a great job opportunity. He is from a big family and I get on well with all of them. And there's an erroneous carriage return in there. But, we'll let it go. But they are a lot. There is no other way to say it. To be quite frank, I am shit sick of them. I don't think I've ever heard that phrase before, but I love it.
It might be my new embrace.
I'm shit sick of them.
Okay.
We've been home for 18 months and I am so tired of my life revolving around this large extended group of people. We are always visiting them or they are dropping into us. I feel like I am an add-on to this group and that isn't what I signed up for. They are exhausting. I want more from my weekends than an endless stream of hearing the same stories from different perspectives. His family are mostly single, but his brother has a girlfriend and sometimes I get the impression she feels the same way, but it's unspoken. I thought initially this was a settling phase, but here we are 18 months later and I still don't foresee a Sunday afternoon on my own couch. At the end of my rope, please don't use my name. Do you know what?
Now, don't use his name.
Please beep that.
Don't take it out. Just bleep it.
Like, please don't write, please don't use my name and then as a sign off and then write your name. I think I'm just really grumpy today.
Oh, you are a little
Anyway.
bit. Anyway.
I don't know that I have an opinion on this. I'll tell you what I do know about this. Is a family with one child and a family with a large extended are different animals.
Very different animals.
And they are both a lifestyle.
And there the twain shall meet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I know you have a nice relationship. And it's lovely. But personally, my opinion is this ain't going to change.
No, so you have to find your own coping skills for this.
Yeah. This And what I would say is you can say something like, you can say all of these points in the letter, but I don't think he's going to understand. It's interesting. I'm from a very big family, right?
Yes, you are.
And
Like myself.
actually, my partner is from a smaller family, but he's quite a solitary
Person.
animal. But he is very comfortable in those big, I mean, just go ho, deep breaths we're going in. Like, but it's because like it's a very,
It's
like
full on.
there's 6 of us.
Yes.
Everyone is a partner.
Yeah.
There's like 14
Kids.
grandkids. Like, and
And their parents.
And wherever you go, there'll be like, it'll be you and a gang. There's always somebody there.
Yeah. It's the same for us. Yeah.
But, and as much as I understand that, I do understand that, I am slightly desensitized to it.
Of course you are.
Because you grow up in this noisy
The other thing is,
environment,
it's your
hostile
family.
environment.
It's your family.
Yeah,
Which
exactly.
is a different dynamic. So everybody's family is different dynamics. So, same with us. We have different dynamics, right? We are from 2 big families, but we have slightly different dynamics.
Yeah.
But there's lots of us. So that's okay. I come from a place where everybody's included and you have to survive the dinner table.
Yeah.
And if you can't survive the dinner table, I don't know how it works. However, boundaries are important.
Yeah.
Move away.
Do you know what?
Yeah.
I'm going to be honest. I think your life was great when it was the 2 of you.
Yeah.
And now it's him and his family. And I do think that moving away is a solution. But if you don't want to move away, the other thing is, which is a little bit of a problem with this, you got the great job opportunity.
Mm-hmm.
So he was happy living in Amsterdam away from all of this. And you brought him home.
Yeah.
And he came home for you.
Yeah.
And now you've a problem with his situation here. So,
But here's the thing.
some of this you're going to have to suck up.
I'm going to say this, right? You have not said whether you've actually spoken to him about it.
You're so right.
I know. And the thing is, maybe that's the start. You have a conversation with him and say, I love your family, but it's too much.
Yeah.
Can we create a little bit of space here now and then? And occasionally, don't go.
Yeah, look, you can
I-
also throw the iron. Do you know what I mean?
You could do
can
that.
lose the head.
Okay, you can throw the iron or you can have a conversation. Because the problem with throwing the iron is you might get the iron back. Right?
Yeah, true. Fair. But like, you can also
And he
be
might
like,
wait till it's hot.
you can say like, Jesus Christ, are we going over again?
No, don't do that. I'm telling you, don't do that. Don't wait
Yeah.
till it's at DEFCON 10 because that will not resolve anything. It'll make him defensive immediately. He might be feeling the same, but the second you go, Jesus Christ, he'll go, fuck you and the fucking
Yeah.
lawnmower that you came in on.
But,
do you know what I mean?
But that thing of like, there's a very good point now. It's like, I don't foresee a Sunday afternoon on my own couch. Now that's just unreasonable.
No, but that's your own fault.
Yeah, you're right.
It's your own fault. Why are you going?
Gosh, do you know what? You really annoy me when you're right all the time.
No, I'm not right all the time. But it is your own fault. If you want a day on your own, there's nothing saying that you have to go. I mean, I appreciate that there's always something, somebody's birthday, somebody's thing. Sometimes I go, I'm not going.
Great point. I think, these are affecting me. I think my judgment's really off today. Nevertheless, this is the new me.
Okay. Come on.
I've got a wedding rule.
Oh. Okay, what's your
which
wedding
may
rule?
help here, right? So, we went through this phase, right?
Everybody in your whole life was getting married.
I think we went to 17 weddings
Holy
in
God.
2 years.
Holy God. There should
I
be
think that was it. And
there should be a medal for that.
And thank you. And I had this conversation where I was like, I will go. I'll be the +1 for as many as I can for the ones I'm not working. But here's the rule. And we came up with this between us, right? If it's my wedding or if it's his wedding. Oh no, I think we split the bill because he had loads of more than me. But there was a thing that like if it was my wedding or his wedding, we'd pay for the accommodation.
Sure.
Whoever, everything else. Everything else is your own business. My rule is I'll stay for the dinner at the wedding. But if I'm staying in a nice hotel, I'm having the room. So I have the nice dinner. Thank you very much. I've had a lovely time at
Put
your
your
wedding.
face in.
But I'm not dancing. And I'm not going away from this with a hangover.
Love that.
So then I go upstairs. I had a lovely hot bath. iPad. Watch a few episodes
Alone
of Golden
time.
Girls. Alone time.
Alone time.
Private time.
Private time.
FaceTime friends. Read a book. Just I love a night in a hotel.
I
doing
love
nothing.
it too.
Yeah,
I love it too.
In the room, and I go asleep, and then he comes up at about like
class.
2:00 in the morning.
That's a good thing.
Sick
Now,
in the
obviously,
waist
this
paper
is, but this is not.
ruins it, quite frankly.
I totally get what's going on here. I totally get it. It's family. There's always something to be going to.
Yeah,
always something. Now, I live 100 miles away from my family, right?
Yeah.
Technically, so essentially, everything I have to do, I have to think about whether I can do it, and I try and see them quite regularly because I come down, but I don't. It's not upon Paul to be there for everything.
yeah.
So you just develop it, and it's brilliant when he comes because he's the favourite, and my mother tells me that regularly that he's the favourite. Yeah. But the point is, you don't have to go to everything. So you decide, but have a conversation with your partner because he might be feeling the same way. So sometimes you say, "I'm not available." Now we tend to use our work a bit. Our work gets in the way of social occasions. It does help us.
The other thing that's interesting is you've both come home, right? Mm-hmm. Actually, just thought of this. You both come home from somewhere that you've been living. Mm-hmm. So are you using his
family
as a distraction from developing your own new social circle? Because when you move places, you've got to do that.
Oh, yeah. I know what you mean. As in, beyond, have they just taken up all that space? And therefore, you're not developing who you are. So, seriously, go find your own life. More importantly, touch base with him and see if you two are where you should be as people.
I'm going to be honest with you. I think don't expect change.
No, you can't expect change from him.
You can't expect change. You've got to I don't think any of this is going to change because if you are somebody that is
it's a big family.
Properly enmeshed in a big family.
No, it's not. It's a thing.
There's no getting out of that.
No, there isn't.
Yeah, he got out of it and you brought him back into it.
I know. But I'm going to tell you, talk to him and say, look, I'm loving your family. I will visit, but I'm not going to be there all the time. In your head, shift your own brain and say, I don't have to be at everything. So you say to him, what's really important for me to be at? I'll be at that. Otherwise, I'm going to be at home. And imagine you get the house to yourself.
Yeah. Now, but what will happen, I'll tell you what will happen, is the family will start going, oh, he's not coming over.
But you know what?
Does he not like us?
Yeah.
And do you tell Andrew to say, no, because you're overbearing. Everyone just take a step back.
Yeah, I mean, or whatever.
But these are the things you're going to have to navigate. But the thing about it is you can't be shy in navigating this stuff. You can't ruminate it. There's no room for rumination in a big family.
No, there isn't.
It's shout, loud and fast.
The only thing I would say, either that or take up a hobby, a specific hobby, right, that takes up the time that you're supposed to be with them. You don't have to go to it.
That's a great idea.
You don't have to go to it. You just have to sign up for it.
Now, the only thing is, right?
No, not the golf.
Yeah, because do you know what the problem with golf is, right?
People will come.
No, not even golf. People will start buying you golf shit.
Yeah. A lot of golf tees.
So pick a hobby that you're just like pickleball.
Okay.
I don't know what that is. But loads of my friends do it
so
in Canada.
Random.
Yeah, it's called pickleball.
Do you know what's really random?
Pickleball.
I literally read something with pickleball on it today.
Is it pickle or picka?
No, it's pickle.
Pickle. Okay.
Pickleball.
Well, just say you do that, and nobody knows what it is. So it's like, all right.
Or something truly boring that nobody else will want to do with you.
What's the swimming one?
Oh,
synchronized swimming.
Synchronized swimming.
Yeah, you can't let the team down. He has to be there.
Anyway, I'm just saying, take up an hobby that you don't actually have to do the hobby. You just have to say,
say you're doing it. It's very important that you're there. Or become a cheerleader. He's bottom of the pyramid. Everything relies on him.
Trust me, don't say that, because if that was me and somebody in our big family said they were taking up cheerleading, I would be there. But I feel your pain. I understand it. It's very hard. It's overwhelming to be involved in a big family. We both know it. Even our own families, It is overwhelming.
It's an awful lot.
We're so used to it. But honestly, you just need to create your own boundaries. You're not going to change that dynamic. That dynamic is going to be there till the day everybody dies in that family. That's it.
I know.
That's
and then they probably won't tell you.
No.
That happens in my family.
Well, people die and they don't tell you?
Yeah, they don't tell me. I just mentioned somebody months later and they go, she's dead. And I was like, no, she's not. And they're like, she is. She died in May.
It's so weird.
I live 12 minutes away.
Yeah, but you're very busy, Gearoid.
Phones.
You're very busy, Gearoid. You live a different life. I get that a lot.
When you never check the WhatsApp. I'm like, not in the WhatsApp. You keep putting it into the WhatsApp group that I'm not in.
We should have a dead,
Don't tell me
dead person.
Don't tell me that
WhatsApp.
group doesn't exist. Anyway, it's been great to chat to you.
I don't know if we resolved anything today. I feel like we're probably not as understanding as we could be.
Both of these need a bit of home truths here.
I know. Well, to be honest, you can't always.
1, it's not your problem. 2,
it's not your problem.
it's not your problem.
Mind your business.
We need to call that. This episode's called "It's Not Your Problem."
It's not your problem.
Hillary. It's called "It's Not Your Problem." Mrs. Blake, you have a wonderful daughter.
I know.
We do. We love Hillary.
We love
Hillary.
Mrs. Blake.
Now that we know that Hillary's mother listens, we're
I
going to talk
know.
about Hillary. Did you know she was drunk today? She was drunk when she let us in.
So at least not
Oh, she's living a wild life up here in Dublin.
at least she's not off her head on drugs.
I know.
Sitting on a pillow.
It's so terrible.
How you've changed. You used to come in here with sequins still hanging off you and your fake tan, and now you're
And
sitting on
I know,
pillows.
and like sleek.
You look fab.
Oh God, I feel like a dead body.
Anyway,
it's been wonderful to chat to you. Thank you so much for listening. Head stuff plus all that. Come see me on tour. I'm back on tour. Baker Street.
it'll be so fab. I wish I wasn't gigging the same night. You know I'd be there.
I was going to dance. Me and Stephen were going to dance
Oh,
at the end of it. No, I
no.
can't dance.
Don't ask me.
Because Stephen wanted to do
That's
the
a song.
cha-cha. No, cha-cha-cha. Yeah.
You're out at about 3 weeks and you can't remember the name of the dances.
Yeah, cha-cha-cha. Cha-cha-cha.
Cha-cha-cha.
But yeah, no, hang on.
Cha-cha-cha.
It's the cha-cha-cha.
Cha-cha-cha.
Yeah, dancing the cha-cha-cha. Yeah. We were going to do the cha-cha, but there's bum spins in it.
Oh.
Yeah, we can't be bursting
Can you
open
not
on
do
Baker Street
something?
because it's garbage. She's like,
Can you not
they
do
can't
any
mop it.
dancing?
No, I can't do anything. We will
my
chat to you
God.
next week. It's been wonderful.
Those.
Bye.
This show is part of the Head Stuff Podcast Network, a hub for the creative and the curious. Shows are produced in association with Head Stuff and the Podcast Studios Dublin. Find out more or become a member at headstuffpodcasts.com.